that? Heathens?
Heathens?
Yes.
What is heathens? Heathens.
Well, I'm a heathen.
I'm
Sure.
a dirty heathen. There, it's out on the internet. You know my secret, internet.
It's a true story.
Hi.
I just like you're dirty.
What? I didn't take a shower before stream tonight, which is what I usually do. Which could explain all the technical issues that we had right before we went live. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Oh, chat's like, yay, heathens! Yay! Everybody do the Animal Crossing clap.
I don't know what that is.
Sure.
It's because you're a dirty heathen.
Oh, do you want sound?
There we go.
I don't want to know where the Foley
also-
work for that came from.
That's also
Macaroni noises. I am out.
it's also the Smash Bros clapping.
It is actually.
And
Do love me some Smash Bros.
Wild was trying to say something, and then again, microphones. How do they work? They apparently don't want to tonight.
You know, I think
tubes.
Yeah,
I think everybody in this group is kind of having a day.
yeah. Welcome and have a day with us today on the show. We're just going to preemptively apologize for this episode of Angel City Stories, where we play Identico, a cyberpunk version of our role-playing game for you all. My name is Mallo. I'm your host, your GM, your therapist. Sure. Let's go with that. I'd like to introduce these wonderful people that put up with my bullshit every week. To my direct left, we established in the pre-show that if .dom equals true, then you are talking about Catassie playing by Cassie.
That's Hacker Natrix to you. Look for this in the next expansion.
Hacker Natrix. I'm good with that. I will allow you to format my hard drive anytime.
Giggity.
To my northwest, I was a Leo of some sort, now turned freedom fighter. It's Alex playing Titus Halston.
If you're in the Seattle area, I recommend Beacon Plumbing for your emergency toilet needs. I almost didn't make tonight's stream, but we did
It could be a sponsor.
Hashtag not a sponsor yet.
Yeah,
I did tag them on Twitter about our stream.
yeah. Quid freaking, call Beacon. Hashtag please sponsor us. Wouldn't that be the most appropriate fucking sponsor? It's them and Beecher's Cheese. If we could get those as sponsors, that'd be fan-fucking-tastic.
Are you saying we have some sort of weird poop theme?
No, because it's a complete and utter fucking shit show I run every week. Just the crappiest story I can tell that you guys put up with. Yeah. I still can't hear what.
I did tag them on Twitter, so if you're watching Beacon Plumbing,
Yeah.
She may need to just lean over and yell into Pete's mic.
I think it might.
Hey, can you hear me now?
Hey, I can hear you. Welcome.
Damn it.
You're way more fun than the Verizon guy.
Well, speaking of which, due north. She's our gutter punk fixing all audio issues. It's Eve, played by Wild.
Guys, it's a day. I need a nap. I love you for coming. Let's get on with it.
It's a world out there.
Oh. Dude,
You know what? It's the existential crisis of the day, okay?
there's only one today.
yeah.
There's this week's episode title. Way to go, Wild. We're not even 5 minutes in.
The existential crisis of the day. I like it. Let's go with it. To my northeast, he pilots a 9-foot giant Rov. It's Grifter and Muffins, played by Joe.
Remember, this is your daily PSA from Muffins. Well, not daily, weekly. If you're hiring somebody, at least Google their name first.
Oh, that's Reddit topical right there.
There you go.
And this is why we'll never have a subreddit, I bet. And finally, he's our man behind the wheel. It's Bunny Boy, played by Pete.
That's right. It's me. Me.
You
If
also
you're
have
listening, you get that just sounded really conceited.
Yeah.
I zoomed in the camera on my face for those of you who are listening.
If you haven't,
So-
if you're not following us on Twitter when I do some of these reaction videos, this crew has some of the best reaction videos to when I do some crazy shit on here, and Pete likes to use the zoom feature a lot. Maybe one day we could get him. I don't even know. Can you do that where like you did your old sub dance with the colors? I don't even know if you could do that without a green screen.
Let me see. I can relive the zoom in and audio magic.
Okay.
Peter looked into the camera at zoom level 116 and zoomed it in to level 500, as far as it would go, and then back to 148.
Yep.
Thanks.
He drank a whole rock star before this. Can you tell?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
He
fine.
is pissed in excellence right now. Unfortunately, it's out of his face.
God, Peter, you shouldn't drink that much caffeine.
Your bucket?
it's his birthday
Fucking
bucket.
It's his
Yeah,
birthday
it's my
bucket.
birthday. Cassie got it for me for my birthday. It's a 20-ounce venti coffee cup from Starbucks.
It's a 20-ounce 20 coffee cup. Gotcha. Oh, I was that guy. Sorry. Edit that out, please. It didn't happen.
Nope.
I have a link for a movie clip for you that I'm going to post in there.
Okay, thank you. Actually.
Oh goodness. Well, if you're still watching and still listening at this point, thank you. If you'd like to further support the shenanigans that are on this show, you can find us literally everywhere on YouTube, on podcast form, on
Your mom.
sure.
That goes double for me.
Why not? Sure. You can also go to playidentico.com where you can find all sorts of merchandising fun, including the book that everybody's going to show you right now. It's the core rule book. It's the whole game that we're eventually
wait.
going to play. What's that?
I got a thing.
You got a thing.
Oh, I got the prints. I found them. I was going to show them.
Oh, the other prince.
Country?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Prince Ali?
I thought Prince died.
Fabulous Alibaba.
No, that was Princess Diana.
Oh, rest in peace for
Right.
that one
And she's
too.
not a princess anymore at the time, I think.
She's always my princess.
She will always
Harry
be a
and Meghan.
princess.
Yeah.
So, while we're on the subject,
Yeah.
I was looking away from the screen and thought you said Princess Diana was in Aladdin for a second, and I was like, I don't want to shatter any realities, but
Hey,
nice.
look at
in the
that fancy print.
2098 remake.
So I got
Yep.
this one. We have this one.
That's called ground a
And then-
pound.
Now we've got the cover in fancy form.
That's our movie poster for the cover.
By the way, weekly cover update. Peter, have you found the dick butt?
No. Good, thank you. I'm gonna work on that right now. Go ahead.
You've given him a side quest. I see how this is in there.
And if you've seen the stream, I'll be
Yeah.
on it for about 6 hours. So
Goodness.
So yes, we have more prints and stuff. Oh, and this. Go to Amazon.
Yes, In Defiance of Chaos. That's our short story book. It's filled with a lot of good stuff and a lot of good backstory that happens right here, including one of the characters that you guys have been interacting with called Noel Juliet. So he's there all the time, and you get a little bit of his backstory and where he came from. So go check it out, In Defiance of Chaos, or just search Identico on Amazon, and we're right there for you.
Spoilers, Snape kills Dumbledore.
Thank you. I think
I'm sorry. Too soon?
Why are you like this?
I'm starting
Look.
to wonder that.
The statute of limitations of that spoiler expired like 10 years ago.
His
Oh,
mom didn't hug
absolutely.
him enough as a child.
I guess so. Goodness. If you are watching along with us tonight, you will see new icons and things like that at the bottom for rewards and what I'm calling dangers when you give them to me. give me more dangers so I can roll on all sorts of fun stuff.
I keep trying to give you more, but the Twitch thingy won't let me.
He says.
It says you changed the rules.
I did change the rule.
That's it, Peepaw. They changed the technology.
No, it's just everybody costs 5,000 points to do it. You get the points for subbing, for following, for doing all that fancy stuff, and just for watching. So if you're here on the Twitch stream, you get free things automatically, and you can spend them to affect the story in little ways. So there you go.
It's a choose your own adventure.
You just made me have to change it already.
It's a mistake. You can take it away. I was trying to see if you had taken it for all of us, and I was like, totally do that. That would be a thing that Mallo would do. It's really thorough. And you did it. You did not do that.
I think he meant to stop me from buying my own, but then he stopped me from buying Dangers too.
No, that's definitely not a thing.
Well, Twitch.
This is an offline conversation.
I put it on. I can't do it.
Stop projecting while you're online.
This is post-production conversation.
I need you to use your meme powers to make an old man yells at technology with his face on it.
Please, can we get that?
Dudes,
Yes.
Jesus.
with Titus got it.
Please, somebody, make that meme for us.
Uh-oh, we got tangented again.
Yeah, we got tangented. I know. We did it.
I thought you were resetting the counter.
No, it's cumulative. We got it for at least a whole season.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
You
Well,
gotta record it. Guinness needs it.
so, for those playing catch up on tonight's episode, let's. I'm gonna bring it back here. We're gonna do like a little mild mid. We're gonna call it kind of a mid-season recap here, okay? Because there's a lot of tangents happening in the story. Imagine that with this crew. There's tangents happening in the story.
That's crazy talk.
Yeah.
Lies.
So currently, as we sit right here, we have a couple of different threads that the team is pulling on. The first thread is at the end of season 1, their dorm room was blown up. Their dorm room is in little pieces everywhere. A man named Daddy Z believes that was an attack on his daughter, who was also in the dorm with them at the time. Daddy Z, otherwise known as Zydarian Vargor, is the head of a syndicate called the Ivory Thorns, one of the, used to be larger drug rings basically in the city, and happens to be Bunny Boy's girlfriend's dad. Who knew?
I didn't.
So they are still searching for who actually did it, as Daddy Z has asked them to, find them and bring them in. At the same time, as part of this, Titus has now started an underground revolution with several of the different families, essentially. So Titus, what started as a simple infiltration mission, ended up into a full-blown workers' riot, to which muffins got involved. There was manhole covers thrown. The ladies, they took a Benevolent truck and ran and destroyed that thing. So all of connected to that, they've started that riot. At the end of last episode, we found that Titus is now turning into something of an underground hero on the social medias for his involvement in the riot.
I found it.
Well done.
There's another tangent counter for us.
I told you I'd tell you, and I found it. I'm
It took you
so proud.
took you a month.
So I'm sorry. Continue. Hard cut. Hit it, Mallow.
On the other side of this, Joe is still searching for parts to build Cupcake, and led the team to find some interesting, very interesting new people in Angel City, of which the rest of the group really just doesn't want to, be around them at all. So there you go.
They seemed like wonderful people.
Yeah. Take that for what you will. On top of that, there seems to be still a bit of underground stir for the plant that they actually ended up getting in season 1, because somewhere out there, Benevolent still needs that particular piece of the pie. And you have been caught up to a sort of mid-season, here's the strings that we should be pulling kind of mentality here. So we last left off in a hotel bar with Noel, Juliet, and the team here, and Noel showing Titus that he has become something of a working class hero. Titus, what do you do?
I deny your reality and replace it with one of my own. That's what I say to him.
He kind of looks at you and he goes, that's all well and good, buddy, but this is the reality that is out there.
Let me get a dark wave generator and we can fix that.
All right. I thought we had decided to put a pin in that. Remember that pin thing we were talking about? After the crazy rope pin.
That was last week. That doesn't count anymore.
Well, I'm reigniting the pin. So let's we didn't say no. We just said not now.
Okay.
Fine.
I wave over the waitstaff and order Joe another drink to make up for it.
Okay.
Or Grifter another drink.
She comes over to you and wants to take the orders. Unless you're just doing another Long Island, which is totally fine.
I just say a round of shots. Let's
Oh,
just
we're
relax.
ratcheting it up. Okay, cool. Round of shots it is.
Yeah.
I really wish we could turn that picture into an emote.
Give Mallo time.
Well, yeah, give me time. You could just post that in the channel and stuff if you want to. Let everybody out in Twitch land actually see it.
I'm on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Shots.
We need one of those made for Pete and Joe and Mallow as well. Cassie, if you can get on that.
Is everybody yelling at technology?
Yes, all of them are old men too.
Okay, interesting.
Hold on.
Mallow, my man, I love you. You're older than me.
Yes.
You were just yelling about Windows before the stream started.
Yes, I have every right to yell about Windows.
Glass does its best, okay?
So, like I was
Go for it, Alex. I'm sorry, I had to pun. I couldn't have that.
I know.
I was waiting for it, to be quite honest with you.
So yeah, Noel, we need to set up a meeting with you and the groups. We're gonna call them activist families.
Activist families. I like. You're already doing PR for me. Okay.
Activists.
Sure.
They are concerned citizens of Angel City who are tired of specifically the Benevolent Corporation and how they attempt to grind under the heel everyone that's not part of their little company.
Or a few people that are part of their company. There's that too.
Yeah. So are you on board with this whole idea?
Oh, it's completely and utterly stupid, but I really kind of want to see where this chaos plays out, to be quite honest with you.
So that stupid idea is good? Whatever.
Do you need some dessert, Grifter? Is your blood sugar low? Are you hangry? Do you need a Snickers?
No. I'm
I'm
mad.
think based on how
No.
Eve's looking at you that she doesn't believe you either.
Is that no spelled Y-E-S?
No.
Maybe a coffee nudge and like a nice slice of cheesecake would help.
Can't bribe me with sweets.
Cheesecake?
I order Grifter a coffee nudge and a slice of cheesecake.
Point of fact, yes, you can.
This is what happens when you take shots on an empty stomach, by the way.
Or you get drunk faster, therefore cheaper.
It's true.
And you act like an idiot.
I act like an idiot all the time.
I know.
A few bits later, some coffee and cheesecake show up, but just for Joe because that's all that was ordered.
Well, he's the
And
only
I'm
one
gonna
that's
jealously
angry right
hoard
now.
I will stab anyone with a fork to try to take them.
Juliet kind of looks back at you. He's like, all right, we're going to need a neutral site for this. You got one?
Yeah.
Or
I do, actually. So
Okay.
I'm going to set up the date and time, but there's a place southeast side between Old LA and Old San Diego, just
enough.
north of 29 Palms. They've got a location.
fair enough. What do you need from me?
I need connections and the ability to get these guys funding quietly, equipment,
What kind of equipment you need?
you know,
I mean, these guys are already like
like,
Darkwave. What?
no, just they're gonna need sparklers and they're gonna need poppets and all kinds of festive accoutrement to celebrate something, a holiday. We'll find a holiday.
So when you said poppets, my brain immediately translated that to whippets, and I'm like, what kind of party are you doing over there?
Okay, we need to have a conversation about your word association later.
You're the one that's giving him coffee, and you're giving him uppers and downers at the same time. You realize that, right?
I gave him a coffee nudge, and there's a bunch of booze in there too, with the sugar.
I mean, sure.
Look, I appreciate it and all, but I'm just telling you right now, I don't even speak for Drunk Grifter.
Wait, is Drunk Grifter that other one you brought to me, the one with the peg leg or the Rav leg with the kilt thing?
No, that's just a dumbass we found.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. So, all right, I feel like I can work on this.
I got some other phone calls I'm going to make too, but
Okay.
you know intelligence gathering.
Yes.
You know how to keep this quiet, and you know how to hook them in with people who can get them the data, the information, the equipment we need to really do something.
Can you keep quiet? And he points back to all the clips and screenshots that he has of you so far.
Well, I think if I'm picking up what you're setting down, that if I'm going to be the face of this little nightmare, I'm not supposed to be quiet.
Well, I also don't need you just, randomly shot. That would be fantastic.
I would
I'm
also
supposed
like
to
to take this
I'm supposed
opportunity
to be
to
the
point
left
out
hand,
none of that
So they
bullshit
don't-
was my fault.
so they don't look at the right hand, right? Like, that whole misdirection thing.
Oh, so you want me to be the invisible hand, is what you're saying?
Yes,
Fair enough.
it fits your skill set.
I do like that. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna need a space to house all of this. Where do you want to put it?
Give me a day or two.
Okay, I will start with a couple of the people that are working with me. I believe you met them already.
Oh yeah, they were total drags.
They do their job. That's all I care
But
about.
they were such downers.
And from around the corner, she just looks at you and goes, she like leans her head out and she's like, yeah, fuck you too, asshole.
You were so negative all the time. So
And-
negative.
And we got out alive, didn't we?
So did I, and I didn't lose my positive attitude.
She just gives you the finger. And then like comes back around the corner. You think that she was keeping watch, basically.
Yeah.
That's fine. Then a couple of days, we'll start on that. As you can imagine, they have cut off my access at the tower thanks to your little escapades. So a lot of the work that we did, you know.
I prefer to think of them as bold adventures.
Sure. Let's go with that. And he just like stares at you like, mm-hmm.
When I call them that, you just call them murders.
He's looking at it. It's like, you're going to need a different PR team if you're going to lead. Like, you're going to need something, I think, you know.
A PR me, perhaps?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
This one is interesting. A PR me.
Army?
And she's got a magic invisible friend.
That's
Why
just
would you-
misspelled primary.
Why would you want an army that just pees on things?
I got where you were going, Catassie.
Element of surprise. It's very effective.
It's also true.
Bunch of
And
pea
hey,
shooters.
Don't kink shame.
Oh,
Says the guy who's all like, robot people are gross.
is it gross or dangerous? Hold on, I'm not here.
I didn't say gross. I said creepy and weird.
I saw
That's
it in
very
your
different.
eyes.
I think we just need to feed you more booze, Grifter.
When you say that, Juliet is like, you're more than welcome to. We have the bar for the night. It's up to you.
By the by,
Yes.
what's Benevolent's issue with the ivory thorn?
You know that plant that I was trying to steal for you, that you were trying
Yeah.
to steal from me, and now
Yeah.
we're just, stealing from each other.
Sure.
They need it for something.
Okay. So, but Ivory Thorn needs it, but why is Benevolent mad at them, and why would they be mad at them enough to blow up a building?
So here's what I have gotten so far. And he brings back his glow. And he sets it back down, does kind of a shake, and it clears off all the images that you had at first. Then it brings up a different dossier. And it comes up, and he's like, one of the drugs that are out on the streets called Nightingale. Now,
Okay.
that's made by, and he looks over at Eve and Catassie and he goes, what do you call that guy? The big guy with the muscles that runs the joint over there. What, you guys have a name for him, don't you?
Zaddy.
Zach?
Zaddy, Daddy Z. Okay, got it. That guy and this doctor that you like, the one named after the cheese, that guy. Yeah,
Beecher. Yeah, Beecher.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack Beecher. That
Yeah.
was his name, Jack.
yeah, he's named after the cheese. That's really good.
I wrote that down.
There's something about this particular, and it's a newer concoction hitting the streets. It's very, very
Okay.
new. But there's something in that particular one that Benevolent wants. I don't know why yet. That's
And
all
so
I can get.
Benevolent's blowing up dorm buildings because they think they're going to pressure Ivory Thorn into giving it to them that way.
He rolls up his shirt and you see some of the shotguns and bullet holes and things that's still in his arm. He looks down at it and he goes, yes, yeah, I do believe that is their tactic. Yes.
Okay. I look at Bunny and I go, see, now you can tell him mystery solved. And we even have the name of the red-haired lady that's running a bunch of crap for Benevolent around here.
Okay.
I can respect it because I've said all along that more solutions to problems are just blowing things up.
Juliet kind of looks over at
Preferably
you.
not.
He just kind of looks over at you and he's like, says the man in a 9-foot, 800-pound robot.
Can you argue that blowing things up sometimes gets results?
He sighs and then remembers back to Vancouver when he blew up the entire tower and he goes, I guess.
Well, regardless of whether or not it gets the results, it's always fun.
For some, yes.
Okay. But see, look, mystery solved. So now you guys can go tell Daddy Z that we figured out this, and maybe Daddy Z wants to donate to the cause of expelling Benevolent from Angel City. In revenge for Benevolent trying to kill his kid over Nightingale. And I'm like looking at my glow and my notes and being like, that seems like a straight line.
Yarn wall. You see, they think I'm sleeping when I'm gone. I'm not. I'm making this.
It's Titus's little investigation OneNote, and he's like, dots. See?
Rip Catassie's yarn wall. God, we
That-
never forgot.
The yard,
Some
the
bullet
yard
points,
wall.
he just makes a new text box every time he wants to type something.
No. It's like stickies. It's like the sticky. It's the Microsoft sticky thing.
Yep. I love that widget.
Yeah, you would.
Sounds like Titus likes making things sticky.
That's not a place we want to go in this part of the stream. Let's wait till later.
What kind of mood are you in tonight, Joe?
He is in rare
I've had
form.
this entire cup of coffee in the last 10 minutes.
So
And
you
I've got
have
more
given him a
waiting out
coffee
there for on the
nudge.
break.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna get weirder.
Yep. So Juliet looks
Weird
back at you. Juliet looks back at you all and he goes, all right, fine. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do two things. And he looks at Bunny and he looks at Titus. He says, how far do you want me to dig in on this Nightingale thing? Because as I can tell, there's a lot of people after that particular formula. And you know what that means. That means,
Yep.
how far do you want me to dig in on that?
What does that mean? What does it mean?
It means if you rub two pickles together, they squeak.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm still confused. That's fine. I'm just as confused, but that's fine. Go ahead.
Eve's over there trying not to die.
Juliet just kind of looks over again back at Titus and he goes, look, there are a lot of ways we can slice this up, but
Let's
ahead.
focus on one thing at a time.
Fair enough.
Think. And so we've at least managed to accomplish two things. One, we found the information that Zydarian was looking for. Why did someone blow up his kid's dorm room? And two, we've begun the process of expelling Benevolent and their lovely corporate overlords from Angel City.
Titus, you said let's focus on one thing and then immediately gave us two things. Get it together, man!
Okay, but see, the one thing's done. Now you guys just got to go tell Zydarian what happened. And then maybe he'll help us by funding the other part where we expel them from, Angel City.
Catassie does not seem, Catassie doesn't seem convinced.
Tell him.
Do you know what would help your little shindig? I haven't been paying attention. That little shindig you're trying to do.
What's that?
If you say dark wave generator, I'm going to throw this beer glass at you.
A generator of some sort of
No.
waves that are not bright.
No.
Can we give him one and lock him in a Faraday cage and just see what happens?
I mean, that's not a terrible idea.
I'd be okay with that. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I
Go
think
tell him.
maybe we go talk to Zydarian now.
Okay.
Hopefully he has more bacon.
The bacon is the part that you remember about the crime syndicate. Got it. Okay.
The only thing anyone in this cast remembers is the food.
You know, all right, that's fair. Welcome to
is very-
Foodcast.
I'm seeing
Food is
What?
very important in Identico.
one of our members has weaponized food.
That's true.
Also true. Fair.
Okay.
All right. So you guys just gonna leave it? It's later in the evening. Obviously, it was 10:30 when you guys were gonna meet. So, you're just gonna head out and head back to the compound, or how do you want to do it?
I'm going.
You going? Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Everybody, give me a perception check as you leave out of the hotel.
15.
I'm gonna perceive so good.
I got a 7, which means this dice is fired.
4? I rolled a natural 1.
That is an amazing dice. Wild. That's
She needs to hang on to that. It's very camera friendly. Uh-oh. What'd you get, Catassie?
I rolled a 21, bitches.
Nice. Okay, so the 18 and the 21. As you are walking out of the hotel room, slightly buzzed, feeling okay, right? You got a lot of things accomplished tonight. You had a lot of things accomplished earlier in the day. Catassie started setting up her new room so she can set up a new yarn wall and start making connections. Freaky weird Rav thing happened, so Muffins is happy. Earlier in the time, Bunny Boy has gone and done one of his runs. Eve essentially has a part of a new arsenal going on over there, and Titus is now leading a revolution, basically. So everybody's got a little bit of something going for him. But Catassie and Eve, as you are leaving out of the hotel room, you just kind of happen to point over to a set of women sort of off to the right, and you just kind of notice them. They're like, wow, they're dressed nice. Like, you kind of see it. Like, you see it on the street, you'd be like, yeah, it's kind of nice. I like that. And they're talking to police officers that are questioning them on the street. Doesn't seem anything harmful or anything like that, but Catassie, you notice one of them is actually pulling out a pistol, trying to not get caught pulling out the pistol.
I assume Eve is standing next to me.
Pretty good assumption.
Hey, do you see that?
The girls with the nice dresses?
Do you see what the other one of them has for her accessory?
That really cute clutch?
Look at between them.
Oh, fuck. My stuff's not here. I left it in the gator. What do we need to do?
Fuck. Well, I mean, like, what are they doing? Let's do it. Cause a distraction?
Yeah, always.
Do you have a C... What do we have? C4 knives are the only things that explode that I can think of.
I have those in my boot.
All right. Toss one over there and then see if we can get over there and separate the girls in the commotion.
You do realize that C4 is very explosive. It's not like a delicate explosive.
It's fine. So, like, break it in half? Dude, I don't fucking know. Listen, roll down the windows in your spaceship and figure it out.
This kills the crew.
Okay, well, what is your suggestion for a distraction? Because I'm gonna go straight to C4 mood.
So many steps before C4 knives.
It depends on the playbook.
I hang out with Muffins a lot, so there aren't a lot. There aren't many. It's C4 is step one in a lot of times.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I make a sandwich and I open up the instruction book and the first one is C4.
Then you create a universe, then you make an apple pie.
You're getting too intense for me tonight, dude. Listen, I just had a bunch of drinks. Can we just walk up to them quietly and just interrupt them?
That could work.
You know what? Here. So I'm gonna walk over to them. How close are we, Mallo?
You guys are about maybe like 20 feet-ish or so. Like, it's not too far from the entrance.
You could trip and throw your tamale at her.
Or
utilize the blood curse that is gravity.
Get Bunny Boy to flash him.
It's plausible. I hate that it's plausible that I would actually trip and throw a tamale.
Not only possible, but in character.
We're here for the realism.
So yes.
I recommend it.
The rest of the party is with us, right? They can see us talking about something.
Yeah. I would assume that you all are just leaving as a group.
That's what I figured. Hey guys, so once over there, don't everybody look at once, and if you do, I will kick you in the shin. There are 2 corpo ladies over there speaking to the police, and one of them has a gun.
Okay, so here's the question. We don't like corpos, and we don't like cops. Do we want to be involved?
There are civilians in this building, though.
I believe you mispronounced acceptable casualties.
Acceptable to you, maybe. We are tracked in this we are here. Like, we do have a trail to us being here.
Could just leave.
I think you should huck a tamale at the cop, and then I'll trip him when he chases you.
Why do you guys always want me to throw tamales at people?
We didn't weaponize them for no reason.
This is true. I was going more for the poison damage, you know?
We don't want to catch a felony. Hucking a tamale at a cop's head's like a, class 3 misdemeanor at best.
If they catch me.
That's exactly. And so, we're less worried.
All right.
I was just thinking, like, what the fuck? What are you, a cop? And then I was like, wait, yeah, he is a cop, actually. So I'm gonna do that in character.
And I look at Bunny Boy and I go, was a cop. Which is why I know that we should huck tamales at them.
It's just like, why do you know this information? You're a cop. We're a cop.
Huck the tamale. Huck the tamale.
Adam hucking the tamale.
Yes!
Roll attack.
At the start of this, everyone's like, Joe's the chaos demon.
Is she bowling
She's
her D20?
bowling for D20s.
It's the size of a baseball.
Yeah, for those of you that are listening on podcast form, she just hucked that down the aisle like it was.
It's quite large.
Yeah.
I've got one that size, and she should roll it on her desk with her mic activated. It's impressive.
No, I can't edit that. Thank you. Please don't.
And also, I don't think Pete wants you to destroy their desk.
Yeah. Okay.
She bought the desk.
Ooh, are we giving a fuck what Pete wants? Oh, I gotta tap out.
But no, wait. Bring that roll back, Eve. That was great.
Yeah. That's 17. Is 17 plus what? You get your agility for that. Because it's
Thank
an
God, I was hoping for that.
Yeah.
Oh, you totally tagged him.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Wait.
a surprise attack.
Yeah, are you throwing it at the cop or the girl? You're throwing it at the cop, right?
How nice are the dresses?
Like club wear kind of thing.
Oh, that's not worth it. I'll throw it at the cop.
Okay. So he's not paying attention, obviously, because he's trying to interview these ladies. And you just huck it, and just out of the corner of his eye, he just catches it right as it kind of over the back, and like kind of tags him in the ear, and then just kind of goes around and explodes.
Were those pork or chicken? Eve?
I don't remember. They're all mixed in now.
Mystery meat.
Fermented yet?
Probably.
That one was a little bit older.
Yeah.
Let's say it depends whether it's pork or chicken.
Yeah.
Garbage witch girlfriend.
It's the kind of explosion, by the way, with the tamale where like some of it kind of goes down the back, where like, you know, where the shirt and the vest and all like that, like it gets kind of lodged back there, so that's gonna smell for a while. He just kind of turns and looks over at your way. He's like, "What the fuck?
Your hat looks funny." And then I run.
Take that, nerd.
He takes off after you and starts trying to call it in. And he looks
try to
back.
trip him.
Before he gets there, he looks back at them. He's like, "You stay right here. I'll be right back." And he goes to run. You said you're gonna try to trip him?
Yep.
When he tells him stay right there, I look at him and go, "Don't do it."
Here's a technical question.
Yes, sir.
Can I use my bonus for like grapple and trip?
Yeah. That'd be because you're making an attack. He is unaware of your attack. Yeah.
Very good. So that would be a 16.
Yeah, you got to get on the same game as Eve over here because
I
like
don't
yours is
see this. My dice are so
yeah, yours
okay.
is tiny. Eve's is
Yeah. So that's what I need to do.
Foot long.
So with that bonus, that would be a 24.
okay.
to
Well, I
trip him.
rolled a 4, so I think you trip him. And so
And
he
then I start making oinking noises.
Tripped him so hard that he doesn't have ankles anymore. They expanded.
so
and then I yell.
he crashes in front of you.
You
Yeah.
should have bought some Yeezys.
They make walking easy.
And then I yell, "Scatter!"
Okay. And what do the rest of you do?
Run to the car.
Okay.
Same. I'll run to the gator.
I rolled an 18 on persuasion for getting that dude not to do what the cop told him to do.
So as you yell, "Don't do it!" You see the girl slip the gun back into her purse, and they just start walking off very quickly, but not like in a full sprint because they're in heels. And they start walking off and running the other direction.
I'm gonna snap pictures of him before they do.
Look,
Oh, that's easy.
What kind of GTA side quest did you give us?
I was gonna say, we'll be fine because it's like GTA has taught us all they have to do is hide behind a dumpster for like a minute.
See, did they run away like this, saying, "Oh hell no"?
These random NPCs will come back 3 sessions from now and owe us a favor.
Let me buy you a gun. You rescued me.
Kind of hoping for it.
All right, so you guys take off to the Eve. What do you do? Are you
I ran away.
Yeah, but are you running like to the gator? Or are you like just booking it down the street to get away from the cop?
I have never wanted so strongly in my life than to book it down the street.
All right. So the rest of you go to the gator. So you've got the gator, and then Titus, you still have your truck. You went and got it. So your truck's there.
Yeah.
So I assume that is anybody riding with Titus, or are they all just going in the gator?
I'll ride with Titus.
Okay. So 2 of you go to the gator, 2 of you go to the truck. Y'all both tear ass away as the cop is trying to like get up from the ground, and he's trying to call in like just a basic disturbance. Like he's not quite. Yeah, he's halfway wondering. He's like, do I call in this? Like I don't know what
on
to
the
do.
fact that he's going to be so embarrassed that he's just going to walk away from this situation.
You know what?
Because he doesn't want to tell his sergeant what just happened.
Let's roll and see how embarrassed he is. He's very embarrassed. He just kind of like looks up.
He feels shame as a minor
He
action.
feels shame as a minor. No, he feels shame as a major action. I rolled a 2.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's kind of like, he kind of does a little bit of that thing where he gets up and he looks down the street and you're like a block and a half away, Eve. And he looks back and the other women are like basically like being like, fuck you, we're out, going in the other direction. And then the four of you have gone off to separate cars and just started taking off. And he's just kind of like sitting down there and he's like, oh, God damn it. And he's like trying to like wipe the back of his neck off and shit. And he's just like looking at it. He's like, did I get... He's like smelling it. He's like, did I get tamale? Like, yeah, oh. And he like catches a whiff.
I call Eve on the Quancom and I go, hey, we'll swing by and pick you up, but I don't think he's coming after you anymore.
Sounds good. I'm getting out of breath. Because we all know I don't run.
When we get Eve in the car, first thing I say is, that was amazing. And that's what I call problem solving and teamwork.
Nuts.
Giving the knucks. You gotta love it. Oh, goodness. All right. So you guys are going to head back to Zydarian compound?
Sure.
Any pit stops along the way? Eventually? Okay. Where are you going?
No.
Where are you going?
I was just joking. Let's go tell my girlfriend's dad tried to kill her. Come on, guys. Quit messing around. Nah, that was pretty cool. Good job.
All right. About a half an hour to 45 minutes later, you guys make your way up through to the hills of Angel City, going through the switchback and the beautiful millions of dollars of homes. And you pull into the usual spot at the Zydarian compound, go into the underground garage that's there. And you guys park. Everything's usually kind of fine. It's late at night, so Zydarian and them are just kind of about and around. The usual security is there watching the compound at night, but Daddy Z's not in his study or anything like that like he usually is. So it's a pretty quiet house is what I'm kind of getting at. What do you guys want to do?
What's the status on the bacon?
On the bacon?
Yeah, I'm asking for muffins.
Oh. Muffins, you working on bacon?
Yeah, we're gonna go talk Chef Dude.
Oh, you going to Frank?
Yeah, Chef Beefcake.
Chef Beefcake. Okay. So Frank is not there because it's late at night, but he's got the usual way to get him. You can call on him if you want to, but you're gonna wake him up.
Now remind me, he's like that one chef at the White House, right? Basically the image of him. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine Jax from Mortal Kombat as a chef. Just...
I don't want to disturb Frank. He's probably getting that beauty sleep. That man's gorgeous. So I'm going to start making some bacon myself.
Oh, okay. All right.
And this is where I get shanked for using a chef's kitchen without his permission.
I was about to say. You get about halfway through making bacon, and then just all of a sudden, you just kind of hear, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You disturbed that man's kitchen.
Make bacon?
The fuck did I say you could make some bacon?
I'm sorry.
At least you're gonna fucking share, right?
Of course.
All right.
Bacon is for sharing.
All right. And he walks over to it and he starts looking. And what he does is he starts critiquing your form, making the bacon. He's like, no, you got to do it like this. And he takes the handle, he kind of shakes it a little bit. But he's so big and Grifter is so small comparatively that he's like over you, grabbing the pan, and like he kind of grabs a little bit of your hand at the same time and he like shakes the pan together kind of thing.
Grifter's a potholder.
We're doing the thing like, you know, like the sexy golf teacher shows you how to swing properly, kind of.
He kind of looks at, he's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah. Not entirely, but kind of like that.
I have a
Sexy
question.
golf teacher?
Yeah, have you met many sexy golf teachers?
Dude,
Do you think golf teachers are sexy?
Have you been on any adult video website in the last like 20 years?
A lot of them. And everyone knows it's the volleyball coach you gotta watch out for.
Oh,
She's
true.
not wrong.
She's not wrong. No. I don't know. How do you respond to this, Grifter? You got a very handsome man helping you out right now in the kitchen.
I'm absorbing all of it and just enjoying every moment.
All right.
Basking in the raw sexual magnetism.
There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Exactly. This man knows how to make bacon.
Yeah.
And he could probably break me in half if he wanted to, so.
You can break you off a
Ideal
piece.
date.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hold
Break me
on.
off a piece of that grifter boy.
Thank you. Somebody else went there. Thank you. So he wraps it up. How much bacon do you make? Do you make for like everybody or like what are we talking here?
Sure,
I'm sorry,
whoever,
you stop making bacon before you
whoever
run
wants
out?
more.
Yep. Okay, so you guys have made basically an entire rasher of bacon.
I'm down.
Okay.
That's a Saturday morning for me.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a late night, but the rest of you smell the bacon as it's coming from the kitchen. And Catassie, you walk in as Frank is still over Grifter, kind of helping him with the bacon, because you were, you asked for the bacon, so now you, of course, you're drawn by the smell of bacon because you're like, wait, Grifter actually did something for me. Hold on.
So I'm gonna go and grab a quarter cup of the bacon grease.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Frank, where's your brown sugar?
He just kind of looks at you and goes, "Excuse me."
Just give me your brown sugar, baby. I just need a little brown sugar from you.
Okay, he gently touches Grifter's shoulder as he walks over and actually gets a thing of brown sugar out. He's like, "You want light or dark?"
Yep.
Dark it is. He brings it over to you.
I begin to make caramel.
Okay, and he's looking over at you and he's like, all right, I respect it. And he sits down and he's like, well, if we're doing late night snacks, I'm making eggs. Who wants some?
You know I do.
Me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, then we have Cadbury eggs. I'm making caramel. You're making eggs. Cadbury eggs.
He kind of looks at you. He's like, I don't think that's how it works, but
I'm down for all of this. Titus was just like funneling booze down me earlier.
oh, so this is turned into a high class Waffle House, is what you're saying.
Aren't all Waffle Houses high class?
Ouch.
The highest.
What is the out? He looks over at Titus. He goes, "What's the ouch for, son?"
I'm not there. I was sorry. That was out of character.
Oh, oh, I thought you got back to the compound as well. You didn't go into the kitchen with the smell of bacon.
I didn't know I'd come in the room yet because I had to go.
Oh, okay. Sorry. While you were leaving, I was like, "Who all are we making bacon for?" And Joe was like, "Everybody." So,
Sure.
yeah.
I like bacon, sandwiches.
Well, he kind of looks over and she's like, so, "What's wrong with Waffle House?"
I'm just saying, I wouldn't compare your kitchen to a Waffle House.
I'm saying it's a high class Waffle. Look, I'm from New Orleans. I'm from the deep south. We have a few of them around there.
Man,
Okay.
Waffle House is the pinnacle of drunk eating.
That's
The Waffle House closed. You know
definitely-
stuff's fucked up.
definitely true.
FEMA calls Waffle House to see if they're open before they make a call.
Also true. So
They're
he
still smothering and covering. We're
still good.
It's in FEMA yet.
So he goes through and ends up making eggs all around based on whatever you guys want. You've got caramel. I don't know what you're doing with the caramel.
Dipping the bacon in it?
Oh, you're going for like candied bacon kind of thing because you could just put that shit back in the oven too.
Did you know that bacon can also be a spoon in an emergency? I'm about to show you how.
Frank sits down with a big plate and he's got the eggs and the bacon and everything like that. And he's just kind of looking at you. He's like, all right, let me see. And Grifter, he sits down next to you. So, who else is, I'm assuming everybody's there eating, just kind of hanging out. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just double fisting bacon.
I'm gonna take a scoop of caramel and go, "Hey, Grifter, open up!" And as he's eating bacon, I'm gonna drizzle the caramel in his mouth. Now that's service.
Hold on. Frank takes it and he's like, "I like this," and he takes it and he does a little bit on his mouth, and then he looks over at Grifter. He does a little bit over that. He's like, "That's kind of fun," and he just eats it. He's digging it.
Nice. I was worried we were going towards like a bacchanalia type of thing there for a second.
No, just playful.
I mean, the night's young.
Like key parties in the 70s, right, Joe?
Yep.
Wow.
We went there with tonight's episode. Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Okay.
She didn't even say it. Pete did.
Yeah, but it's
You're a bad influence, Joe.
I never claimed to be a good one.
I
that's
never thought Pete needed a bad influence.
I know, he lives with me.
all right. Is there anything else you guys want to do before y'all take a long rest?
Prepare some spells. And that's just code word for Grifter mumbling things in his drunken bacon coma.
Grifter, you've never actually claimed a bed at this place. You've just passed out by the pool every night.
Pretty much.
Do you track in water every morning?
Not everyone.
Okay.
I'm
was
like,
curious.
well,
Titus
Since it
hasn't
looks like
Titus hasn't gotten a bed here either.
I'm leaving. Like, Titus is like, all right, well, I thought we were going to talk to Zadarian, but if not, that's cool. Give me a shout tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Back to my apartment.
Okay.
What? Okay.
What?
I need you to explain it. I don't know. It's too complicated.
Okay, well, call me when you want to meet with him in the morning, and I'll come back over.
What?
We have-
Okay. What? Okay. Sure, you got it.
It's not like you can't get a hold of me.
Well, okay. Fair enough. Okay, sure. Bye.
And Titus
drive
goes to
safely.
his apartment.
Titus exits the compound. As you guys are winding down eating, Sarah Jane ends up kind of just meandering into the kitchen and looks over at you guys, and it's like, well, look at this bunch. And she gets out a little glass of milk from the fridge and comes and sits down next to you, Bunny, and just kind of nuzzles for a minute, and she's like, I just came for a little midnight snack. I'm gonna probably lay back down.
Okay. Good. You got this. Pat her on the head.
No, you're not hearing it. She wants a midnight snack.
Not everything's an innuendo.
She kind of
Yeah.
looks across the table at you, Joe, and just kind of like cocks her head to the side. And at that point in time, Frank also kind of cocks his head to the side, like, wait a minute. You
Don't
think
mind me, I'm drunk.
Frank pats you on the head, Grifter? All right, is there anything else you guys want to do tonight? We'll actually take a break early if there's nothing else. We'll take a quick brio break and then we'll come back.
Take a break.
Cool, bacon break. We'll be back in about 5-7 minutes. We're gonna go hit the bio and we'll be back. I'm gonna run some ads. If you're a Twitch Prime member, you probably won't see ads. For everybody else, we're gonna try to trigger the stop the pre-roll. So we'll see you here in a bit. All right. At Benevolent Corporation, our founder cared for our world and dreamed of feeding it only the best science can offer. So we pour our assets and our people into bringing you the world's best synthetic food. From meatless meats and soy cheese, to hydrating energy cocktails to keep you at your peak. We create meals so good you'll swear you're addicted to them. Everything is delivered right to your door, so meal planning is a thing of the past, and you can just focus on being you. The best you. Benevolent Corporation. We care about you.
As we
Hello.
discuss how horrible the world is.
Behind the sound. Meanwhile, Pete and I are just like, hello. Wait, I gotta do it with my left hand. Hello. Smile through the pain. Live long and prosper.
Okay, Harold.
Shut up. WandaVision was a great series.
It was.
I'm talking about the meme. Hide the pain, Harold.
No spoilers. I haven't finished it.
Yeah.
Oh, her. Get
We
on
haven't
that.
even started it. Don't.
This is
What?
a podcast, Joseph. Don't spoil it for everyone.
Snape kills Dumbledore.
Wow.
I mean, now
Okay.
I can plug the weekly rap podcast that Alex and I are gonna do, coming soon.
Yes.
Is that
So-
what it's called?
No, but
We've
because the
narrowed it
rap
down
is
to
already a
20
podcast,
titles.
but yeah, we're gonna do a weekly podcast. It's gonna be talking about geeky shit, and it's gonna be fun.
Well, look,
And it will have spoilers in it, so if you haven't watched WandaVision and stuff like that, you might want to catch up on that.
if you have 20 titles, the only nerd thing to do is roll a d20 for it.
We
Also-
might end up doing that.
Falcon and the Winter Soldier's out now. That show's great so far.
Yep. We'll talk about that in a different podcast, not this podcast.
Yes.
though.
No.
Anyways, welcome back.
It's morning.
What? I don't get to do a crazy dream sequence with Catassie anymore? Oh,
Sure. Never mind.
fine. I won't do it this time. Otherwise, I feel like I can't do the dream sequence with Catassie every time, or she's gonna start taking no-dos and never wanting to go to sleep in game.
I have a
gonna be
funny
like Freddy
anecdote about
Krueger.
no-dos.
What?
I have a funny anecdote about no-dos.
No. What? God, how is it gonna get us in trouble?
No.
Okay.
Cassie's mother came over once
Okay, I'm already tired of this story. So,
and wanted some Tylenol, so we gave her our bottle of Tylenol. Turns out it wasn't actually Tylenol, it was no-dos. And she came to us like a week later and was like, man, I've been sleeping like shit. And then we realized we'd given her no-dos.
that's terrible.
Did you tell her?
Yeah, after we figured it out. And laughed.
That face
lot.
right there is yeah, says everything.
Listen, after the shit she did in the 90s, no-dose is not gonna hurt her.
Oh, goodness. Fair. Welcome
yeah, I
back.
remember that. This is actual tea I'm sipping.
Yeah.
This is grape juice.
That is the. Never mind. Welcome back.
The juice of the grape.
See, anytime
Irish.
somebody
I almost died.
anytime somebody says it like that, I hear it in what's her face's voice from Teen Titans Go. You are drinking the juice of the grape.
Starfire.
Starfire, yes. I feel like I lost nerd points there. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
That's okay.
It is the next morning. We won't talk about whether Grifter hooked up with Frank or not. We'll leave that to your imagination.
Sexy imagination.
In my mind, he did.
There you go. So it is early morning. Early by like rock and roll standards, so 10:30-ish after a late night. You all are, well, Catassie and Eve have the guest house in the back by the pool. Grifter, unknown. Bunny Boy with Sarah Jane. Titus, who the fuck knows? He said back to an apartment. We don't know if he went back to an apartment or not. We don't know.
In Florida.
In Florida.
First off, ew. Second off, there is no more Florida.
True, actually.
He's crying in his room that there's no more Florida.
No. Ew.
Where's Bunny Boy supposed to be from now?
Wait,
Not Florida.
Man.
Bunny Boy is
Did you ever
not
think
Lance.
about
Bunny Boy is not a member of the
well,
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. Okay.
Where is Nick's Burger Pizza and Wing Shack that then?
You need to retcon that Florida exists, because if you don't, Florida man's gonna migrate elsewhere.
Ooh.
Yeah, he went to Texas. That's why we call Texas hell. I'm still getting rid of Florida.
We
I
rolled.
hate Florida.
We rolled on it. We could have gotten rid of Florida or Texas. Florida lost. We got rid of Florida.
And we just made Texas bad.
No, we just made Texas what it normally would be.
Say you didn't make.
We didn't make it bad.
Unregulated.
Yeah. It got its freedoms in
I'm
many
sorry, my
ways.
yeehaw brethren.
No, we ran this past many Texans when we said this is what would happen, and they went, "Yes, that's exactly what would happen."
Sean lives with a Texan.
Yeah, I did it across the state tour, Borat style, and made sure that I could get enough people to, basically confirm our beliefs. And you know what? Turns out, yeah,
We're not wrong.
He even asked the cats,
Very
and they
nice.
were like, meowdy.
yeah. Although it was very weird getting arrested at the Alamo in a mankini. I'm gonna say not maybe the highest point of my career, but it's fine. We'll move on.
You were pretty high, though.
Yeah, we'll persevere. The next morning at the Zydarian compound, Zydarian himself is in his study looking over papers. Bunny boy, what would you like to do?
I would like to go in his study, or well, knock on the door, of course, of his study to go visit him.
Okay.
Or was that a no-no? Were they like, "Whoa, don't go in there"?
What, go into the study?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of like, Papa Z has never said, no or anything like that. So,
Okay. I couldn't remember somebody was like, "Oh, don't go into Father's study. He will explode." I
No.
swear.
no,
Okay.
as you kind of knock on the door, he looks up from his rather large mahogany desk and he goes, Oh, Bunny, yes, come. Edward, correct? Yes,
Bunny.
Edward, yes. Sorry,
Yes, sir.
not Bunny, Edward.
Okay,
Come.
you're good. What's up? I will walk over to his desk.
He motions for you to sit down at the rather large conference table that you all have sat at a couple times now.
I will sit in a chair at the conference table.
He looks at you and he goes, So what do I owe this pleasure this morning? You all came in very late last night. Good night, yes?
Yeah, we cracked the code.
Did you now? What
found
code,
it.
What code are we cracking? Am I should be scared by whatever they're making in my garage?
Who did it? Well, I can't. I'd probably not. You're good. We found a person. Well, we found some information.
The information that we've been looking for.
Yeah.
Do you have people, or is it just the we?
Well, we'll have to call Titus. He takes notes. Like, he's got this one notebook that's just, it's got everything in it. Need him to explain.
Oh, so you need your older friend that showed up. Yes.
Yeah, I just needed to come in here and tell you that we found it, and that we'll tell you later.
Well, get him here. We have work to do.
Okay, I'm gonna text Titus and be like, "Hey, bud, Zaddy and I are having a conversation," and do the emote.
Hands raised emote.
Yeah. Wanna come get some chitter chatter and some breakfast?
I sent him a thumbs up emote.
Okay. See you in a minute, Bob Evans. Heart emoji.
I suppose I will get dressed, pack a go bag just in case, and then jump in the vehicle and drive to the Zydarian compound.
While Titus is driving over, I want to make. I kind of want to breach the subject of Nightingale.
Okay.
I'll just ask him, like, so what? Just before, I don't know. Just curious. We heard something about Nightingale. Does that sound familiar?
his face turns a little stern. And he kind of sits up a little straighter in his chair and he goes, "And what have you heard?"
I've just heard that you were involved with it. Not judging. Not judging. Just, I was just curious. I was just letting you know, whenever we dig into the stuff like this, a lot of information comes through. So.
What kind of information have you heard so far?
That's what, well, again, we'll have to have Mr. Notepad here.
Mr. Notepad.
There were, well, you know, it's kind of like a spider web, and he's real, like, that's his brain. He's a spider web brain guy. And,
He has the Gwen Stefani translator.
Yeah, he has the Gwen Stefani translator, and I'm more of a not spider web kind of guy.
So your friend is Spider-Man, like the one with
he's
the
Spider-Man.
pajamas.
Yeah. The Dimitri Parker.
Okay.
He probably got bit by a spider.
That
can
is
ask him.
That's unfortunate. Actually, those hurt. I believe that we should not continue this conversation then until your friend gets here. How is
Okay.
it?
That sounds good. Are you okay? I'm glad we found some info.
I am as well, and I believe if the info is good, then we will take action against it. If it is not, then it is unfortunate. But yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Thanks.
A little while later, do you just slink out of the room, basically?
Yeah, just like.
All right, good talk.
He just
Wait.
finger.
Does Bunny do finger guns?
Yeah, I
because
think
it'd be
he
so
does.
great if he did finger guns.
I think he does the finger guns and he leaves.
Something like that.
Okay. So a short while later, Bunny, you get just a heads up on the from the security feed, essentially, that, you know, and it shows Titus's truck at the gate, essentially, and they go, "This guy again?"
Yeah, he's good.
Titus is blasting out third wave ska punk out of his truck, just jamming out.
They kind of just
All right.
they're kind of doing one of these things with the they're like, "All right, fine," and they circle you in.
Here I am doing all. Pretend I'm a Superman.
Yeah.
At least
Down to
it's
the
not
drum
that
on his
weird.
steering wheel.
At least it's not that weird like rap country.
No. No.
Sorry to all our rap country fans out there, but your music's garbage.
I don't
I'm
think
not
we got a
sorry.
lot of those people watching the show,
don't think
unfortunately.
so.
Yeah.
Don't alienate or shame anybody.
Moving right along.
So, Titus, as you pull up, now that it's daylight and stuff like that, you see a completely like torn apart, van or the cruiser
Yeah.
that y'all stole. But then off to the side, you see just a bunch of equipment that is loosely put together, which you imagine is Catassie's new area, perhaps. Yeah. So, you hear off into the distance just the general sound of gunfire coming from the gun range off to the side that you've become familiar with people here in the garage area. And then the usual elevator up to the main floor. The elevator door is open as always. And as you get up to the main floor, you are greeted when you get there by Zydarian himself. And he looks at you, and he is still rather tall than you are, and looks down at you and goes, "Come, your friend says we need to talk."
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Bunny, where are you at during this time?
I would probably walk out and meet Titus.
Okay. So, as you turn the corner to come like meet up with Titus coming around the corner, you just see Zydarian like staring like at the thing at the elevator doors and going, "We need to talk." And then he turns and walks off towards his study. And so as he looks, like you can see Titus directly, and Titus just goes, "Yeah," and then you're seeing him down the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll head that way.
All right. As you guys walk into the study, Jack is there as well, and he's sitting at one end of the table. You give him finger pistols too? Jack kind of looks at you like, "Oh, hi again." And Zydarian sits down in the middle of the table at one of the chairs and motions for you two to kind of sit down as well.
Hello.
You believe that you have some information for me, and he's looking at you,
Sure.
Titus. What kind of information
Sure.
do you have?
It depends on what information you want to have.
I want to know who tried to kill my daughter.
Okay, I can give you those names. It was Benevolent, for sure.
Do it. Got him. I'm just gonna sit back
down.
again.
Okay, that was an easy get, but who? Like, we need names. We need to go after these people.
Oh, okay. Well, I think the primary people you're going to want to kill is someone named Katrine Lucas, someone named Piper House, and while you're at it, you may as well kill a guy named Reginald Cunningham, too.
The last name sounds very familiar.
He was the general manager for NMIS, but he's really just a shithead, and he's involved in this whole thing, but, like, on the periphery.
Interesting.
But yeah, Katrine Lucas.
These are the names
this is
that
why you
actually...
needed him.
These are the names that of the people who actually did the work, or are they the people who will teach us?
Oh no, they sent freaking random mooks to go plant the bombs. Who cares about those guys? Those are just mooks. How many mooks have you sent out to go do random stuff on your behalf?
He kind of does his eyes like that one stung a little bit for him.
Okay, we're not worried about those guys. You want to beat Benevolent? There's Benevolent. Now you can just kill them, or we can wreck Benevolent out of Angel City, forever.
Say more.
Give me 10 million souls in a warehouse.
He looks back at you. He goes, "This is not necessarily a fair trade. Get me those two, and I get you that."
10 million souls in a warehouse is to get rid of Benevolent completely out of Angel City.
No. I want them first. This is
we'll
personal.
get them in the process. Right, I understand that. That's all part of the process.
I do not. He looks over at Jack. He's like, "What is this process?" Did
Are you
I
Canadian?
stutter?
Do you want me to say process? Does that work better?
I am Russian, you fucking idiot.
I know. And you did some naughty shit, and I don't know what it was, and I'm not sure I want to know.
Your friend seems to know. And he looks over at Bunny. He seems to know a lot more.
What? Huh? Well, is everyone just staring at me?
Yes,
Like, waiting?
everybody is staring at you.
Okay.
I'm leaning in the chair this way.
Okay. What? I'm maybe.
What'd you tell him, Bunny?
I may have heard the the word nightingale, and I was just asking him about it.
Sure.
I just, wanted you to know that when you go deep diving in for stuff like this, which I'm totally down to do, of course, motherfuckers trying to blow Sarah Jane up. Not gonna let that happen. But certain things come up and you find out certain information. Not judging. Again, not judging.
He kind of, at this moment, Jack kind of butts in and he goes, well, I guess it was inevitable, Zydarian, when you got them involved, that they were going to learn a little bit more about what we do here. And Zydarian kind of looks back and he's like,
I don't need to know more.
Oh.
That's a good point. Just let's not even. It's just,
I'm going to take a look. You wanted to know who tried to kill your kid. These are the people that tried to kill your kid and in the process tried to kill, Bunny and Catassie and Eve and Grifter, right? There you go, right? Why is not really an issue right now.
Fair enough.
So the question is, would you like us to do something about it? And what?
Bring me this piper.
Okay, I need 10 million souls in a warehouse.
That is not what this is. Go get the fucking bitch and bring her back here. I'll work on the other half if you can do that.
Well, I need to do stuff in the process. I need equipment, stuff, resources.
To capture one girl.
Mm-hmm. One girl who's protected by corp security of one of the largest mega corporations on the planet.
He brings up footage from the riot from yesterday and goes, ask them.
Yeah, and that's why I need money.
Well, you going to fucking pay all of them?
No.
The whole fucking army?
No.
Small loan of 1 million souls.
No, I really want 10 million souls in a warehouse. All right, how about this? How about you front us? Actually, hang on. Let's step back for a minute. Let's reset. Okay? Here's the thing. Benevolent, somebody at Benevolent, probably not these people, but somebody at Benevolent gave the order to blow up your kid because you did something that pissed them off. What I'm proposing is, let's not just kill those people. Let's get rid of Benevolent. Let's make them hurt. Make them understand that if they do some crazy shit like blow up a college dorm room, which is bananas, that they're going to pay a price. And the way that we do that is we remove them from Angel City permanently. This is about more than just, look, I can bring you the girl, Bunny can bring you the girl, you can put a bullet in your head, but that's not going to stop the fact that somebody benevolent is going to get pissed off about that. And then if you don't make them pay a big enough price, they're just going to come back for you again. And next time, they might not fuck it up.
Do you have negotiation? Or persuasion?
I was gonna say.
None of those. I have communication.
Do you have persuasion?
Well, that's not that skill. No.
Okay. You can roll then. You still can roll if you want to.
I have no thing. Wait.
You have no extras for this.
I have no bonus. None.
Okay.
0. But what I do have is one of these cool rewards at the bottom in case I roll bad.
I have piloting. I could cruise a drone in there and bonk him on the head with.
I can bust in if I heard things on the quadcom.
I'm using my reward because that was an 8.
Okay.
There we go. I got a 19. after I rolled an 8 and I lost the reward. So out there with the number.
He looks at you and he goes, that is all well and good. But what you are proposing to do is start an all-out war with one of the largest corporations in the world. And while that is admirable, that is not in a position where we are ready to do.
You're not ready to do.
And you magically are?
Yes.
I do not believe you.
Okay.
But here's where this is why I make this ask of you.
Okay.
You bring them to me, the pocketbook opens up. And I bet any amount of money, so do the leads for the rest of whatever crazy shit that you want to do.
Okay. Then I just need 100,000 souls.
What do you need with that?
Equipment, bankroll, bribes, shit that we're gonna have to do.
Fair enough. We can do that.
Deal.
I'm replenishing the arsenal in about another week or so.
Those guys appreciated your donation to their cause.
I noticed. I also
Do you notice
noticed
what else happened?
I noticed many things that happened, yes. The whole fucking world noticed things that happened.
We have other friends who are helping too.
That is what I am worried about.
It's wonderful. This is an optimistic smile.
Color me not as optimistic yet. Earn my trust, though. Do this
Bunny,
for me.
will you tell him that our plans work most of the time, all the time?
60% of the time, it works
Well.
every time.
We are still alive, and there have been quite a few unique situations that we've been in. So,
Last night we rescued 2 people from the goodness of our hearts with a tamale.
Your friend is Tamale Spider-Man.
No. I
He's
just
new
trick
name.
people. Yes, Tamale Spider-Man, it's official.
girlfriends.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Yes, and I am her faithful sidekick, the trippy guy.
Very. Again, you need to earn this trust. I can fund you a little bit of money. The ask that you want is going to be substantial. And you're going to need
Alright,
to
what about the
explore.
warehouse? Is that substantial?
Yes. My forces have been cut significantly, taking on Benevolent.
We also might need a dark wave generator, but we'll worry about that later.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just some information on one at least, please.
I'll see
We
what I
found
can
one,
do.
but I don't really like it. Okay, that'll make Grifter happy. And at least, Bunny, we can tell him we asked.
I'll detect your lies.
What?
I didn't lie. I said I asked. And then Sidarian is looking into it. So, Bunny, I think we gotta go kidnap some corpos.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right, let's do it.
Okay. What else do you guys
Who's
do?
first?
I slide him my glow to transfer me 100,000 souls, so we have money for bribes and stuff.
He brings out a different ledger, essentially, and brings that over to your glow and transfers over the money to you. You get 50,000, and then he looks at Bunny and says, your turn.
What?
Give me your glow, please.
Oh. Okay. I'll hand in my glove.
He transfers you the other half.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, it just
What?
means you're gonna help pay for stuff.
He walks away. He walks away. He's, yes, what done is done. Yes.
You're good, dude. It's great.
Well, thanks.
We got some walking around money and for bribes and stuff. Let's go.
Okay. Oh,
Kidnapping
okay.
people's busy work.
Okay. Well, let's roll.
He kind of brushes you guys out the door to the study. What do you guys want to do next?
Find the rest of the team.
Probably go to the kitchen.
Yeah. I follow Bunny.
That's true. Bunny
Walk
does know the
in.
compound better.
See everyone licking mixers and spatulas. Just a party. Waffles. Cookies.
Yeah, you walk in and we're like, we made funfetti waffles. Look at this.
Slathering bacon
Do they
grease on
really
their
make
shoulders and
funfetti
chest.
waffles? Because if they did, Titus is totally going to eat a couple funfetti waffles with peppermint whipped cream.
Fuck it, I'll roll and see if we made funfetti waffles. Yeah, we did. I rolled a 1. You guys made funfetti
Awesome.
waffles. So over
see you guys
waffles,
were-
do you want to tell them the plan?
Sure.
All right.
So Bunny agreed that we were going to go kidnap the 2 court people that tried to blow up your dorm, or blew up your dorm rather, and then in exchange, we're going to bring them back to Daddy Z, right? Alive, I think. And then we're going to work on exacting revenge by expelling Benevolent from the city.
I'm just gonna go along with this because I assume that's gonna involve a lot of shooting people.
Oh, Grifter, we talked to Daddy Z, and he's going to look into that dark wave generator for you.
I don't believe you.
Bunny, am I lying?
It was brought up, and via the definition of bringing it up, he has fulfilled his obligation.
I asked him, and he said, did he not say he would look into it?
Yeah, but my parents used to tell me I'm gonna look into it, and that always meant no.
Well, who do you trust more, your parents or Daddy Z?
There were some sighs spread throughout the conversation, I will have you know, but
I didn't sigh.
Titus is not wrong. He is not lying to you. It was brought up.
You know, people need to expand their horizons and broaden their mind and think of alternatives.
You know, and I had time to sleep on it, Grifter, and that's why I brought it up.
I will say, even Daddy Z said, "Fuck, those are expensive." So we don't
Just
got
saying.
Zaddy money.
That's why we were gonna steal one, but okay.
I look, and he's looking for a better location than a military base. So let's be patient and go kidnap some corpos.
Okay.
Fine.
We cracked the code. 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 No one else? Okay. Fine. I'm excited.
Those are the 2 highlights of this.
Titus is eating his fun. Titus is eating his funfetti waffles.
I'm hungover and deep fat frying waffle battered bacon, so
Ooh, can I have some of those?
Making bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes.
Question. Met out of game. Question.
Okay.
Do I tell Eve that Zadarian called her girlfriend? Spider-Man girlfriend?
Tamale Spider-Man?
Tamale Spider-Man girlfriend?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, that's kind of for them to work on, but I'll just text her. Just be like, Zaddy called you Tamale Spider-Man girlfriend.
I'm gonna text him back and be
Just
like,
FYI.
whose girlfriend though? And then like a shocked face.
Who? What? What was it?
Whose girlfriend though? Shocked face.
He just said girlfriend. when referring to you once, that's all I know. And then a shrug emoji.
I'm gonna send the back sunglasses emoji. And then the 2 pointy fingers emoji. Because finger guns.
The Zidarian compound's like the fucking love boat.
It's turning into Dream Daddy Identico Edition is what it's turning into.
Dude, we totally need to do that for
Yeah.
a one-off.
Yeah. Dream Daddy Identico Edition.
Yeah.
Let's just call up Aaron and Dan.
Hey, I bet Aaron and Dan would be all about it. I would do that crossover episode if you'd like. I'd be all about. Dude, could you imagine? Tangent. You can go ahead and hit me with a tangent, but Dan Avidan, if you want to, you're welcome on the show anytime. Aaron Hansen, if you want to, also welcome on the show anytime.
Just saying, they both have Cameo accounts.
Yeah.
We could get them to say whatever we wanted.
Yes, but Ninja Brian, fuck right off. Because I don't feel like dying. Because if he shows up, one of us ends up dead. That happens. That's true.
I mean, it's usually Danny, but
Well, it's also, yeah. All right, fair. All right, kids, what's the plan? I mean, besides the food, we got that part.
well, in my copious spare time between being drunk and waffle, I'm gonna start sending out some feelers to my various. I think I have 2 of them now. Contacts that might have the control unit, and to get that ball rolling.
Okay. Roll me underground check, please.
$14.
A couple of them come back with nothing yet. They are looking to get, so there is a few different shipments hitting port soon. And they are looking to basically hijack those as they leave the port.
Nice.
Is this is one of these the guy that Hades set me up with?
Yeah.
Okay. I asked if he can give me a ballpark figure on the price of those. I understand that may not reflect final price, but just ballpark.
With that roll, he comes back with about $150.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's not bad. Well, let me know when you have one and what your prices are, and we can talk about it.
He kids you back and goes, mighty fair then.
Are we leaving now or wait a second?
Why are you trying to go wash the syrup out of your hair?
I mean, I should probably take off the riot vest and my jacket and just let my skin
No, you might
breathe.
need that.
Well, I
You
mean,
might
just
need
for a
that.
second, just to have some air hit my skin.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Get some vitamin D on those
Were you
packs.
just sitting at the table with Daddy Z in full riot gear?
I have been in the riot gear with the jacket this whole time.
Now-
Ever since it was announced that I put it on, it is still on my sheet that I'm wearing.
And you wonder
Did
why?
you sleep in that?
You wonder why he didn't just
Yes.
give you 10 million souls and a warehouse. This is the level of crew that is currently taking up, place in his residence, and that his
is-
daughter is dating.
I didn't bring them here. That's not my fault.
Listen, Linda.
Guilt by association.
Listen, Linda. I'm dating his daughter, and I have chosen to don a group of items that give me 125 armor. I think I'm being quite responsible.
Glasses. Quite responsible. Oh, perfect.
Bunny, while you were sitting at the table, You get a text basically that comes through that says, got a line on a job, you in?
Internally, I'm thinking just like, shit, not now. When? Question mark.
Thursday, which is about 3 days from now. Usual time.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I'm in. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Okay. They send you back a car emoji.
Beep beep.
What's the plan, kids?
I mean, this is Titus's rodeo.
My
I make him do
rodeo.
all the legwork.
I didn't get us into this.
Yeah, you did.
Did I start dating Sarah Jane? Did someone blow up
If
my
you
dorm
don't
building?
fucking stop.
I'm gonna blame it on you anyways.
Honestly, if you believe Christianity, none of us asked for this. I would still be butt ass naked in a garden, not eating apples.
Wait, where
But
did
guess
that
what?
come from?
I didn't. You're just like, you know what? You kissed someone in elementary school, so now we all have to have cancer. Come on, come on.
It's in the Bible. I've read it.
Okay.
You kissed somebody in elementary school, so therefore cancer exists. Sorry.
Catassie, do you still have a link to Benevolence Corp net with this equipment that you've got over there in a pile outside the garage?
It's in several piles and they're organized. And also, I believe, yes.
Okay. So here's what we need to know. We need to know whatever fucking high-rise suburb compound, la 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 la, where they house their corporate execs. And if we could get like a mailing directory, that would be, if you and Digi could grab that, that would probably save us some legwork. Randomly driving around the city.
Okay, let me see if I can find non-corporate buildings in the city that Benevolent pays all of the bills for.
There we go.
Specific search.
That's actually a really good one.
You're gonna want to Google that one with quotation marks around it.
That's
building a bot.
Boolean for all you young folks out there.
About to say Boolean, baby.
Yeah,
Boom.
whippersnappers.
Bullying.
Like, I can't see.
And
Digi.
21.
Okay, so
Is that networks or software?
that's networks.
That's what I thought. Okay, 21.
Yeah, you're searching. That's your perception on the internet. So with that, you've got so you have two names, right? And Titus mentioned them earlier. You've got Piper House, who has been in all of the email communications that you had, and then you had her EA, Katrine Lucas, as well. Your search, there are several buildings downtown that Benevolent pays for and owns, essentially. They own them top to bottom. With a 21, doing searches though of other buildings, you notice that Katrine doesn't live in any of the Benevolent buildings. You're able to put two and two together, going through like public utility records and other pieces of information. And she actually lives, looking at the power bill, basically, she actually lives in an apartment complex more on the outskirts of downtown. So not quite in the fringe, but not in the really nice neighborhoods either.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna pass that information through to Titus. I'm gonna send him over the address to the apartment complex.
Okay.
And
What about the
this is
Piper-
where Katrine is.
Did we figure out which of those buildings they own is the residential one and not office space? Because that'll be where their execs are.
They own a bunch, is the problem.
Are they all residential?
Yes.
Do these buildings look flammable?
Yes.
Anything is flammable given enough heat and time.
Do
Thank
you have
you.
jet fuel?
can we
Doesn't
get
melt steel
jet
beams
fuel?
though.
It melts.
Oh, don't do that.
Bad.
No.
Channel flag for disinformation.
Right? Jesus, son.
Okay. Well, I mean, the shortest distance between 2 points being a straight line. We could just kidnap Catrice, because if that is her EA, she's gonna know which building Piper lives in, because I'm sure she's dropped off her fucking dry cleaning.
Walked her dog, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shit. So, well, we should probably do a drive-by.
So violent.
I feel like that's extreme. There are a lot of steps between kidnapping and drive-by, and like they're both felonies.
Boy, howdy, do I have the gun for you for that?
We're literally just gonna drive by and do nothing else.
Yeah, nothing else other than holding down the trigger on my minigun.
No, I don't want to go because that sounds boring.
I'm just gonna, yo, son, you've been pretty bloodthirsty lately. You can't, I mean, that's a reasonable thing to mix up. Just saying. So, but I appreciate you clarifying. Thank you.
Look, with a minigun, you just have to point it and hold it down and drive. Like, you don't even have to aim. It'll just do the rest for you.
But we're not trying to kill other people. And we're trying to get her alive.
Maybe you're not.
So,
You rely on you don't have to aim with a minigun way too often when you do in fact need to aim with a minigun.
Look,
Is this
Like in one direction.
look. The patron saint
point.
Browning said accuracy by volume. You put enough bullets in the air, statistically, at least one's gonna hit what you're aiming.
You realize that was the exact tactic in the USSR with the Kalashnikov?
And the PPSH, but yes.
It's like, you know, if we just line a bunch of people up with guns and then fire them all in one direction, we'll hit something.
Yeah, that's what the PPSH is for. It's like, here, random farmer that can't read. You know, just point it at them and hold the trigger and walk forward. And I'll just say, the Russians basically won World War II for us, so don't knock it.
We apologize to all of the service.
You know what?
members
I'm
out
giving
there.
us a tangent for that.
I think somebody already did. You guys just
They
gave
did.
yourselves two.
It
Congratulations.
deserved two.
Yeah.
We
It
earned
deserved two. You're talking about history from like 200 years ago in this timeline.
You guys pushed the glasses up real high.
Look, he was talking shit about my favorite gun.
Amosexual.
Such an American statement.
Well, Bunny, Catassie, did you get an apartment number from the bills?
It's 420
Thank you.
-69.
what is it?
Noise.
Should we take a ride? Bunny? Eve?
Yeah.
Eve's
Can we
always
take your
good to take
truck?
on these outings because she usually finds a way to, you know, talk to people. Or
I
throw
don't-
tamales at them.
No, whatever you mean. I'll get my stuff.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm trying to. Never mind. That'll be a tangent again.
Have we discussed the possibility of getting,
But I do.
yeah, I'm going to go on one. Have we discussed the possibility of getting Eve a tamale firing minigun?
Yes, we
No,
have.
but I think we should explore
That's
that.
awesome.
We have, but it requires a lot of compressed air and some PVC
I was
pipe.
about to say, like, I can engineer this in my head right now.
No, really, all you guys need is one of those like giant cookie press like pancake spitter outers for like giant pancake feed. You fill the middle part with tamale meat and the outer part with tamale outer guts. I'm not clear on how to make
Maze. It's
Maze.
maze.
Yeah,
Masa.
You
and
want
then
you need
hook
the
it up
husk
to a
around.
compressor.
Yeah.
Problem.
Listen, you slide that over the end. Haven't you ever worked in a meat packing plant?
No.
That's how you assemble them. And then I think what the other half of the team is talking about is how you shoot them very quickly
freeze
in rapid
them.
succession. Into the mouth, yes.
Ones.
Now I'm just seeing in my head, I'm envisioning Eve just showing up like, Buenos dias, pendejos, and spins it up, and it's just like, it's not even whole tamales, it's just like splatter of tamales out the end of the barrel. Just like a mist of tamale gut.
That is not a tangent, Tip. That is not a tangent. That is tactical. That is tactical advice.
That is Taco Bell Kitchen at 11:30 on a Friday.
That is officially Angel City Stories canon.
Yeah, like a t-shirt cannon, but for tamales. Yeah. See, chat's got
Bet
it.
me I haven't been taking
That's
notes
fantastic.
for the official Angel City Stories like supplement we're gonna
Yeah,
write.
no,
Ooh.
it's fine. It's fine. We
I
got
don't
this.
know. We got a lot of people saying tangents.
I know. I know.
Give it to me. Give me it. Give me my tangent. Shoot me like a tamale gun with it.
We're taking a drive. Are you driving, Bunny?
I was actually going to ask if we could ride in your truck. It's a little more inconspicuous.
Sure. Who's playing DJ?
I mean, I can do it.
Bunny forever?
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
So we'll jump in the truck.
Yep. So from where you guys are at in the hills, you've got to go through downtown and then south a little bit. It's one of those apartments. Titus, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It's one of those bungalow style apartments that's down towards the beach. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she lives on that side. That's
Yeah,
nice over there.
it's nice enough, right? Like, she's
It's
cool.
nice over. It's cute.
Yeah.
It's kitschy. It's very hippie.
Yes. Still.
It's very cheap, but it's very like, I love the exposed stucco.
Yeah. We got him with that one. We got the whole cast with that one. But you know what? I spend a lot of time down in Los Angeles, and I know, and I'm describing exactly what I shoot in half the time.
I know exactly which is why I made the stucco joke.
I'm just sad that stucco's not very flammable.
Oh, says you.
Says you, yeah. Anyways,
be a bored 9-year-old in LA for the summer.
yeah. So you guys are driving through that part of town. We can get to the
I roll
song
down
in a
the
second.
windows.
Oh, okay. So the true experience. Everybody plus the Rov can actually fit in the truck. It's a little cramped on the back seat, but everybody can fit. Or you can just stuff muffins down, you know, or grifter down under the seat, basically.
Is everybody coming?
Well, I'm not in muffins at the moment.
I'm just saying, like, it sounded like people didn't want to go because they thought we were going to murder people.
Why would that deter me?
Doesn't seem like it's phasing anybody. So
Okay.
it's like the whole group. There you go.
I'm down to go as long as the minigun is not going.
So I'm pretty sure the only two people who have just like, you know, blown a knee off or murdered someone in cold blood at this point are Cassie and
Eve.
Funny Boy.
No, Eve has definitely blown somebody's knee off.
Yeah.
I paid him.
Yeah.
I gave him money for it.
And offered to promote his album.
Yes, I did. And I gave him enough money for a cybernetic knee. I don't know what it is.
Who did I murder in cold blood?
No,
No, I said you were one of the ones that
you were
didn't.
one that didn't.
Oh, I was about to say I
The
promoted dialogue.
servers.
Maybe they shouldn't be hiding the files.
Servers are people.
Tip your servers, not tip your servers over, Bunny Boy.
He's learning. He's learning. Okay. So as you were at that part of town, essentially, all of the apartments and things like that there are not very tall. They're about
They still got
2-story.
that old zoning. Yep.
Yeah.
The old zoning that prevents the multifamily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. As you start to kind of make a few different rounds, everybody give me a perception check.
Which dice?
I rolled a 3.
got a bonus there, so it's a thing.
7.
17.
I also rolled a 3.
Team 3, high five.
Yeah, well, I rolled a nat 20, so suck it.
Nice.
Nice.
She hears the whale farts.
So with
For
that,
illustration.
with the nat 20, Catassie has shared basically the badge photo of Katri. And as you're circling the block a couple of times, you notice a girl mid to late 20s that seems to match at least the facial profile of the badge photo that you've seen, out jogging with a dog. She's dressed in, athleisure type stuff, going out, and she also has been kind of circling the block a little bit on a run.
Well, that's convenient.
Or just drive by, I can buy her up muffins and just snatch her off the street.
Throw a tamale at her. Throw a tamale at her.
What kind of music are we listening to right now? Funny?
We are listening to Hank Williams Sr.
No.
Yes, we are. I'm the DJ.
Okay, we need something a little more upbeat because we're gonna try something.
We're listening
It's a
to the
techno
good ones.
remix.
Yeah, the
I am
extra
the
yodely
type.
ones.
See, now I'm just thinking of Cotton Eye Joe, the dance version of it from way back in the day when you would go to the honky tonk.
I literally just got that song out of my head at 2 o'clock this afternoon, Mallo. For 5 days. For 5 days. Where did he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I don't have cotton in my eyes.
And now it's back. And now it's back.
This is the song that never ends.
Oh, don't do that.
Don't do
That's
what?
just mean.
Fine. Not
Save a horse, ride a
Williams
cowboy?
Sr. No. What was it?
All right, so what's the play? Do we want to wait or do we want to just grab her now?
Barbie girl. I mean,
I'm
she's
all right.
out.
Old Town Road?
But what about the dog? We don't want to hurt the dog.
Take him with us. It's our dog.
All right, Catassie, you're in charge of grabbing the dog.
Put a leash on that motherfucker and tie it to somebody.
That dog needs her, so we should not take them apart from one another.
I'm just saying. So just grab
I'll
the
take
dog. You got it?
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
it. Who's getting it? Who?
Muffins. We're gonna do a slow roll, and then let's just see if we can get away with this. It'll be
Do you
fine.
want me to just snag her? Toss her in the
Yeah.
back?
Well, I mean,
Hey,
you're probably,
Mallo.
you're probably gonna have to bear hug her,
Hey, Mal.
not like hard, but
Yes, sir.
Do you think our driver can get away without running into a truck this time?
We'll see.
well, she's not driving.
Hey,
It wasn't her that did it.
he has a name.
That was all Mallow.
Oh, was that Mallow that time?
In fairness, we were doing something cool.
We're about to do something cool too.
All right.
All right. So
I'll power up muffins.
we're gonna roll by, and I say to everybody inside the truck, sorry for this, but so as we roll by, I just like holler out, like all toxic shithead like, right? Okay.
You
Hola,
go full,
hermosa.
you go full. Wait, is it? Yeah, is it full
Oh,
on
yeah,
Hispanic?
dog
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay. You know,
She notices you, and she just kind of like looks at, and then there's like a car full of people blaring a song. I don't know what we ended up
anytime
on.
now.
Yeah.
Barbie girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Barbie girl.
It's a truck blaring Aqua, and she's like, who the fuck is playing that old music?
But it's wrapped
Anytime.
in plastic, so fantastic.
Anytime now,
Whoa.
Okay.
because we've got a cover over the bed, so we're good.
What are we calling this roll for me to snatch her?
I mean, it's an attack roll for grapple.
Okay.
This is a dark game.
We were so wholesome earlier and happy.
I am not taking part of any of this. I refuse.
Somebody has to get the dog.
I'll get the dog.
Okay.
I mean, I can take care of the dog real quick. But,
No,
no,
bad.
we don't.
No.
kill small
I
animals.
am officially and formally invoking one of my points because that was a terrible roll.
Do it. Go muffins.
Okay, that one was far better. My first one was a 3.
I can't imagine her combat skills are great.
Second one is a 17.
You caught her
Where are the
flat-footed.
dogs?
What's that? What about the dogs?
What kind of dog is it, Mallow?
Yeah, what kind of dog?
It is a large German Shepherd.
Oh no. Come here, Lucy.
I love how nobody asked what kind of dog it was before, and there everybody's like, "Yeah, we'll just kidnap this lady." Grab the
What's it
dog.
gonna do? Bite the metal arm?
I mean, it does try to bite you, yes. You do get your arms around her. She screams.
Time to go.
Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy.
If I have a good grab on her, I'm just gonna yoink her up into the
Give him a
bed
tamale.
and
Maybe the
then
dog will
like,
like a tamale.
That
Give
will
her the
kill the
bear hug.
dog.
No, it won't.
Do you know anything about organic beings other than humans?
In fairness, we've fed his dog tamale before. She survived.
She can't eat corn cobs, but she can totally have
Organic
Yeah.
beings.
Masa is okay. It's okay. It's crap.
cornmeal's fine.
But don't you put onions in those?
No.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
a little bit of onion won't hurt him.
I don't put onion in mine.
I don't put onions in my tamales either.
Yeah. Pete, buddy boy, are you going for the dog?
Yeah, why not?
Give me an animal handling check.
Oh, that's
That is actually a thing in our game.
uh,
Congratulations,
pulling
I
it
found the first time to use animal handling in the middle of a
No one
city.
has ever rolled this
up.
before.
Points in it.
You do? Of course you do.
Oh my god.
They don't call him Bunny Boy for nothing.
I was leveling up and I was like, of course he knows something about animals and gets along with them. Let's just a little bit. Wow. What else? Is it intelligence?
No, it's fuck, I don't even know.
Wow.
Nobody's ever rolled this before. Hang on.
Oh my god. Here, I have my sheet. Like my
doesn't
paper
say.
sheet.
Oh my god.
Determination.
Yeah, it's
There you go.
determination. Sorry, I'm laughing my ass off
I am-
still over here.
Nobody's
All
rolled
right,
that.
rolling.
Yep.
Oh, 19.
Okay. So you come out. She screams. The dog turns to lash out at Muffins, and you could tell that just the sheer size of Muffins, despite the fact that he's getting his owner essentially, the dog is a little scared, and you come up and kind of grab the leash and also kind of do the thing where you start trying to reassure it a little bit. And it's at
course.
least just not like trying to bite you yet.
Cool. I'm gonna talk to
Give
him.
him a tamale.
Is it a male dog or a female dog?
It is a female dog.
Okay. Cool girl. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Let's go. Let's go with your mom. Come on.
All right.
Up,
So
up.
do you lead about up to the truck bed essentially? Mm-hmm. Okay. So it gets in the truck bed and then tries to start laying down by the woman that you have thrown into the back of the truck.
Awesome.
Muffins, are you still like, what are we like? You've got a girl in the back of a truck bed at this point, and she's screaming her head off.
punch her.
Oh man. Please no one be joining the stream right now.
I am very disappointed in you.
I'm gonna calmly say, ma'am,
Through the
please stop
speaker.
screaming or I'm gonna punch you in your head.
Roll intimidation for me.
I was waiting for I'm gonna calmly punch her, but you basically got second place on what that could have been.
18.
She continues screaming her head off. Can you guys roll perception for me? The rest of you that are there. And tell me when you go to pull off.
Oh, we're pulling off now and blasting the radio. And it's like punk. Like, I mean speed punk. Okay.
Roll
I got
perception.
it.
17.
24.
Okay. Anybody else rolling?
Wow, that went so smoothly.
I got a 10.
16.
14.
Okay.
I like you, Orange Dice. You stay right here, the place of honor.
Titus, you notice that somebody is calling essentially the cops. You can see them get the glow out and everything like that.
Hey, Catassie, would you mind quick hacking that glow and shutting it the heck down?
Yep. Beep, boop, beep.
Hit me with a software, please, as you drive off.
Believe in you.
19.
What'd you get, 18?
19.
19? It makes a connection with ACPD, and then the line goes dead as you get the hack off. So as you guys are getting away, it basically, you can kind of tell that it gets a hello, ACPD, and then click kind of thing.
Very nice.
Is she still screaming?
Yeah, have you closed the truck bed and everything though? You have a tonal cover over the top of it, remember?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm also going to power.
Yeah, I'll close the bed and then reiterate my warning.
So I'm going to use my bounty hunter to do counter tracking in a city specifically. I've never used this ability before, but I wrote it down.
Uh-huh.
So you want underworld for this or stealth for driving around and like I'm losing tails and shit?
That is stealth.
Okay. I've got a bonus, an additional bonus, which is nice. Okay, 14 plus 4 is 18 plus 2. Unnatural 20.
Okay. You start doing the thing where you are, weaving in and out of neighborhoods and serpentine. Yeah. You don't notice that anybody is following you or anything like that. So you feel like you've made a pretty clean getaway. And in the
Okay.
back with you, Muffins, she's basically going, "What the fuck?"
I am going to punch you if you don't stop.
Seriously though, what the fuck? And she
Man.
doesn't scream quite as loud, but it's still looking at you like, the fuck?
Congratulations, you've been selected for an all expenses paid trip to the Cayman Islands.
I did not enter. What in the ever loving fuck is going? You got my dog. Actually, she's like this. She's like, you got my dog.
Yeah, we could have killed it.
Fucking dark, dude.
Do you prefer that over this alternative?
What? Who the fuck are you? What do you want?
You don't need to know that. And I want a lot of things. You're gonna have to be more specific.
Okay, ew and holy fuck.
Look, you're the one asking the dumbass questions. What do you think is happening? Do people just randomly walk up and snatch you off the street frequently?
No.
All right, then I'm sure you've seen at least one crime movie or TV show or something. Put two and two together.
Roll persuasion for me.
I love this conversation. I want to see this in a film where they're like, "Stop, stupid! You're being kidnapped."
I am blasting Op Ivy now.
Okay, fair enough.
11.
She looks at you and she's like, why? Why the fuck are you kidnapping me? What the fuck did I do? I've had a shit fucking day.
Well, I mean, then this should just kind of fold right into that. I honestly don't know why we're here. I'm just doing what I'm told, okay?
You know who else just did who they were told?
I'm sure lots of people have.
Yeah, and they were all bad. She's saying this while you're just basically being bear hugged by a Rob, by the way. She's no chill.
I
You
just want to
work
point
for
out.
Benevolent.
I just want to point out to you, I have never
we
claimed in
can't-
this
we-
entire
we're not-
conversation that I'm good.
Roll deceit.
I'm a bad person who does bad things.
There you go. Now you're telling the truth.
17.
Yeah, she still doesn't believe that. All right. You've done enough switchbacks and stuff. Where are you guys going? What you doing?
Don't want to take her to Daddy Z's. Where do I want to take you?
We don't.
I wasn't
wanna take her
expecting this to go
Daddy's.
this way. No. Do you want to sleep there more?
I mean, Daddy Z's.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cozy there. Have you seen it?
You know what? Fuck it. We're going to go where all fucked up things happen. We're driving out to Arcadia.
Vegas?
Cheers.
Oh, Texas?
No.
The
We're
U.S.
driving out-
judicial system?
We're just making a list now.
I-35.
All right. Okay. I know where you said we were. So we're going to take the 110, right? Northeast through Highland Park. We're going to cut east on the 210 until we get past East Pasadena and into Arcadia.
Okay. As you start to make the way for this, she in the back is just continues to look at you, Muffins, and she goes, "Is this gonna take long? I gotta pee."
Well, I mean, this isn't my truck, so pee if you want to. This is a Rob. I don't care.
Jesus,
I'll just hose it
fucking
off
Christ.
later.
You are not allowed to be any part of the customer onboarding for this crew ever again.
Wait, just let me reiterate
No
that to you, lady.
outreach.
Customer onboarding.
Nope. No client
Lady.
outreach either.
Look, I don't care if you take a leak. I'm in a Rob. I don't care. I can't smell it or feel it. But just know that it also applies to your blood. So if you want to keep giving me shit, we can get real serious.
I tell you what, can I just at least like not be held by you? Because
Nope.
that's weird.
That seems like a bad plan. How do I know you're not going to just pop the top here and just eat yourself out on the highway like Beavis and Butthead to America style?
What is that like a
Muffins go for deep cuts.
is that like a TV show? Like what is that?
Kids these days.
What, you're a fucking robot. Am I supposed to know your age?
I mean, you didn't ask.
And she looks around and she's like, judging by how kind of tatted you are, you might be old actually.
Rude.
Rude.
I don't feel like that
Really?
was a warrant. I haven't attacked your personality or person,
You attacked my person when you picked me up off the street.
but I haven't talked about how shitty your clothes are or something.
I think we've gone past that when it comes to
Good.
aggressions towards me.
And this hairdo lady is not doing you any good.
You two just get a room already. Dang.
All right. Once we get out to Pasadena, I'm looking for like a fucking junkyard or something abandoned, like basically just a fucking empty lot. Like kind of out.
yeah,
Once
just
we get out to Arcadia, kind of on the northeast side where it's all shitty, right next to the wall.
yeah. It's not too hard to find. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull in there where I don't see a whole lot of people around. And I told you I grabbed a go bag, so
Yep.
I'm gonna grab a do-rag and a bandana. I'm gonna put it over my face,
Okay.
and I'm gonna walk around to the back
Okay.
with my fancy gun, the one that I wear with my John Leguizamo outfit.
Yeah. Your whisper pistol.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I open the tailgate.
Okay. You see Muffin spooning a very like disgruntled woman who looks like Grumpy Cat, but angrier.
I say, pull her out.
All right, be careful. This one's got claws.
You got a glow on you?
I go, fuck off.
I go, you got a glow on you?
Do I look like a human being?
I say, hey, friend. And I look over toward Catassie. I say, do you want to snatch that glow?
Was hers not the one that I already disconnected?
No,
From the...
that was a street person.
Got it. All right.
Grab
Yep.
that.
Okay.
I say, you work for the wrong motherfuckers. Do you know that?
She looks at you and she just goes, it's a fucking job, dude.
I understand that.
Doesn't everybody
So-
work for the wrong motherfuckers in this city?
No.
You're
Well, the right
one to talk.
motherfuckers weren't hiring.
Well, and here's the thing. No, I don't work for the wrong motherfuckers. And sometimes we gotta use motherfucker tactics, but I don't work for the wrong motherfuckers anymore.
Well, aren't you Mr. Knight in shining fucking armor? Is she still being held by Muffins, I
I
imagine,
look up
right?
at Muffin's. I look up at Muffin's face. I was like, "Wow, you're right. She's snotty."
She's mean.
You
Okay.
kidnapped me on a run this morning, for fuck's sake.
I understand.
Yeah, but that doesn't give you the right to be an asshole. People have still got feelings, you know.
Okay, here's the deal. Your boss.
Okay.
How involved are you with all the lovely little intricacies of her life?
Far too much.
Okay. Which tower does she live in?
One on the east side of downtown.
What's the number?
Number 7.
Okay. Very good. And which apartment number?
She thinks for a second. She's like 1134. It's top floor.
You sure about that?
Yes.
You better be.
Or
And how
what?
do you
You're
gain
gonna
that-
fucking kidnap me again?
No. Right now I'm trying to think that you're probably not as deep in this as you at least I hope you're not too deep in this, because that's how you're going to avoid a bullet in the brain.
Cool. So I got people at work trying to kill me, and I got people here trying to kill me. Thanks.
All right. So
Fucking awesome. Today
talk
has
about-
been great.
let's talk about that for a second. Who at Benevolent is trying to kill you?
Who doesn't try to kill people at Benevolent, for fuck's sake?
Well, I mean, sometimes they go like a week.
Yeah. It sucks.
Is it your week?
I don't know. Right now I'm in the middle of, and she looks around and goes, a fucking desert with a, and she looks behind her, trashy ass robot, and whatever the fuck you are.
Rude.
Damn.
Well, I was feeling bad for her before, but she really just insulted all of my artwork, so fuck you, lady.
She's young, by the way, for the record. She's like your age.
Look,
How do you-
this
get-
kidnapping could have been nice and polite, but you had to make it personal.
How do
You made
it.
it she's like she's still trying to like turn around and like look at your screen as if it's like your face, and she's like, you kind of made it personal, my friend. You
Well,
kind
we're
of
about
made
to
it
start
personal.
I could have shot you.
That's true.
I guess that's fair somehow.
How do you get into her apartment when you need to drop stuff off?
It's all chip like controlled. If you're asking about her, you know how the security works.
Building 7, apartment 1134.
Correct.
What time she usually get home?
Like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. She's a work-a-fucking-holic.
Right. Where does she get drinks?
Bitch is straight edge as fuck. She drinks at her
she's-
office.
So she's boring.
The most boring, trust me.
Like a
Okay.
murderer.
How long have you worked with her?
Like maybe a year. Like I'm fresh out of college, dude.
Well, you still worked with her, a couple weeks ago. So,
Yeah.
You're still involved.
Sure. And she just kind of looks at you. She's like, thank you for me having a job. I'm involved. I don't know what I'm involved in, but I'm involved. Thank you.
You know, mass murder.
Cool. What the fuck are we talking about?
What do you want to be when you grow up?
Not working and being kidnapped. How's that?
Well,
That's a good start. What do you want to be though? What do you want?
Yeah.
Like, if
I went to school for psychology. How's that?
ooh, nice.
Oh, you're in the wrong group of people.
Oh, you think? And she looks around and she's like, you think? By the way, none of the rest of you have,
Catassie.
I'm assuming the rest of you are outside of the car if you're asking her questions. None of you have put anything on over your face. So the only one she can't tell is the Rav and Titus.
That's okay.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm good with it. We're gonna be besties by the end of this. I feel bad
Yeah.
about kidnapping her.
Okay.
What's
I
up,
don't. She's
Catassie?
mean.
Girl, you need to relax. Muffins is a dick.
That's
Okay.
wait, that's the robot's name is Muffins?
Yeah.
He's tasty. Haven't you licked him?
No, I don't usually do that. Not on the first date. Not on the first date.
That's not what I
It's the
heard.
fastest way to gather empirical data about whether somebody's sweet or not.
That's not what I heard.
So here's the deal. You got a choice. You could help us because your boss is a mass murdering twat bag. And we would pay you some sum of money to hold you over till you found some other corporate assholes to work for.
Roll persuasion.
All right, Orange Dice, I'm taking you out of the place of honor. No. I rolled 6.
She looks at you. She's like, how much money are we talking? Because like, you know where the fuck I live. I'm not
Yeah.
getting paid that much being a fucking administrative assistant, obviously.
No, you're getting paid more than about 60% of the city, though. Don't get me started on what some of the people in the city get paid, lady.
If that's poverty for the rest of them, then I really feel for them. Because believe me, it ain't great what I get paid.
I don't know.
What do you
Me
get paid
neither.
for a year? Let's just say.
Like 60.
60 cents?
No, 60 grand, you dumb shit. You're a robot, right?
Shoot.
Do you
I was
know how
making
much-
sure you weren't lying.
Do you know how much? Fuck off. Do you know how much it costs for a single girl to live in this city? Fucking hell, dude.
How much does it cost for a single girl to live in this city?
A lot a month, trust me.
Do you know how much it costs to have a broken knee fixed?
I was a fucking volleyball player in college. Yes, I absolutely fucking do.
Well, they're good. You should be familiar.
She's just looking around at Catassie and Eve. She's like, is he serious or not? I can't tell anymore with this dude.
Never. Do you want some snacks? I have salt and vinegar chips in my bag.
I have tamales.
Fucking starving.
I'm gonna toss her a bag of chips. I've also apparently
It pops
got
off
a
of her
smoothie
chest
in
and
here.
falls on the ground.
Do you know what goes well with chips?
What? What? Can I pick him up? Like, you're still holding my arms and shit.
Let her go.
Nothing.
I hear severe joint trauma goes well with chips.
Muffins,
I'm
if she
trying to get a
runs,
ball peen hammer out of my bag.
let her go. If she runs, you can shoot her.
Fine.
She just kind of like shakes it off. She's like, ugh, fucking finally. Jesus Christ. She reaches down and like opens up the bag of chips. She's like, you have no fucking idea how long it's been since I've been able to eat a bag of fucking chips. That bitch will not let me eat any good food around her. She like monitors the shit that I eat.
Who's your boss?
Handfuls of junk food and drop them in her lap.
Here's a soda.
She's like, thank God I haven't had fucking soda in months.
So Piper's your boss. Who's her boss?
I mean, how far up the fucking chain do you want to go? Because I had to fucking memorize that shit too.
Her direct report boss.
Her direct report is a guy named Cecil. He's also, what did you say, twatbag? Yeah, let's go with that.
What's Cecil's last name?
Edwards, I believe.
Okay.
He just likes us. He won't let us call him Mr. Edwards or anything like that. He wants us to call him Cecil. And we're supposed to be really nice around him. And we don't all notice that he's staring at our asses when we turn around. Fucking asshole.
I look at Eve and Catassie and I go, can we murder that guy?
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fair enough.
So we could be friends and put this behind us. And even if we're not, I'm just going to do this as a favor to you. If I see him, I'll shoot him.
You could also maybe apologize a little bit.
Apologize for what? She started
If you're
it.
gonna decide you're friends, you have to apologize.
She started it.
You have to.
Kidnapping
apologize.
is no way to start a friendship.
You told me to do it.
Listen, and now you need to take accountability for your actions because we are a growth mindset podcast.
She starts chomping on, and she's like, I like you a lot. I'm starting to warm up to whatever these two over. You with the jacket, cool, I think. Yes, we'll talk later. Yeah. Okay, so what am I doing here now?
You're giving us information.
Well, okay, but what else am I doing here? Because, like, I think I'm giving you all the information I know.
So, your boss reports to Cecil. Who does your boss's dirty work? And I'm not talking about the dry cleaning. I'm talking about the other stuff.
That I don't know, because it's different people every time. She usually does it over VoIP. She never has anybody come in directly.
What division is she pulling them from? Local or out of town?
It's a
You
combination.
connect calls.
What's that? No, I don't connect the calls. That's the thing. She just has me block out time on her schedule. She takes them in her office and draws the blinds. It's fucking weird. I know.
Which office building does she work in?
Well,
Not the new one, obviously.
yeah, that one has some problems, as you probably know. She was in, so like the complex that was down like northeast, like there was the like one like U-shaped complex out there, and then there's like another one that's like, I don't know, like 2 miles away. She's in that one. It's a little bit bigger, it's up off of 10 essentially. Yeah, that's
So
the
she
building
close-
we're in right now.
Is she closer to Pico Town or Koreatown?
Yeah, it's closer to Koreatown. Good food there though. I just can't fucking eat it.
Why not?
She won't fucking let me.
Dude, bulgogi is the shit.
On the upside, I've lost 15 pounds since I've started working there, but I also
Doesn't sound like healthy weight.
and she continues chomping on chips. She's most of the way through the bag now.
Cecil.
Yep.
Here, have some jerky.
Is Cecil local? Is he from a remote office?
Cecil's local right now, but he was from Vancouver at one point, and then he was from Santa Fe at one point, but he's been here for a little while.
Is he in the big compound or is he in the same building as your boss?
He's in the same building as my boss right now. I wish he was in the other compound, because then I wouldn't have to fucking see him anymore.
What floor is your boss's office on?
She's top floor, so it's 14 or... Yeah, it's 14. 15's off limits to us. I think it's just all servers or some shit.
I pull out my glow and I text Catassie to install a keystroke logger on her glow.
All right, I'm on it.
That we can monitor.
I'll set up a backdoor connection that's hidden in like a calculator app or something.
Okay. So as she's eating the chips and she's drinking some of the soda and stuff like that, she's like, "You guys gonna do something about this?" And she holds out her right arm, and you see you see kind of like a little red blip going off where a chip would usually be.
Do they have a tracker on you?
Everybody that works with the EAs and the executives do. Duh. I thought you fucking knew this shit.
But they don't know you're gone yet.
And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, we got more information. I was just about to pay her to go away.
Same.
She's not nice.
Oh, she wants money. Don't get me wrong. That's
Oh,
happening.
we'll find a way to pay her.
Okay. All right. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I hope you had a good time. We started off goofy, then we took a left turn for you. We got back into the serious type shit. We fly at all altitudes here. AC/DC. We're all
This
over
was
the
a-
place.
Really all over the place session.
Yeah. We're
It was
the
whole-
best stream on the internet. The rest of the people that aren't tuning in, they just don't know. So go tell them. Like I'm
This was
telling
a no
you.
combat session.
It was a no combat session. I mean, I guess
With plenty of excitement.
technically Muffin's picking up Katrine, but yeah, no combat otherwise. So
Well, wait. Sorry. No, we forgot something.
what's up?
Molly Spider Woman.
True.
Oh yeah.
That was an attack.
That was an attack. Yeah, it was a combat
That
session.
was nice.
But thrown tamales is always good. So I'm good with that. Until we see you again next week, we hope you have a good rest of your week. We hope you stay safe, drink your water, take your vitamins, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, wear a
If you
damn
can.
mask.
If you can, get vaccinated.
Yes.
If you can. Some
you
people
can.
can't.
Yep.
If you can't, do it for everyone else's safety.
Yep. And we will see you again here, 7 p.m. Pacific time, twitch.tv/Identico. And we'll see you then. Keep a lookout on all the socials and go join the Discord. Links down below.
We've got
Because
announcements coming soon.
we've got announcements coming soon, and there's just general shenanigans. If you like this show, that kind of shenanigans there happens like all the time, and it's fantastic. So until we see you again here next week, we love you. We'll talk at you soon. Be safe, stay weird, and be good. All right. Good night, y'all.